Okay, so first thing I'm doing is, making sure my hair is nicely detangled and free to wash. First thing I like to do is wet my hair, get it nice and saturated before I go into the washing. Then I'm gonna go in with my whole blends, shampoo and conditioner. I'll leave it in the description below. And I use a lot of this since I have thick hair. And I do this about like 3 or 4 times. And we're gonna just scrub in there, then rinse it out. I scrub it in my hair for about 2 minutes, then I rinse it out. And then I repeat the same step like 3 or 4 times, just so it can be extra clean. Making sure all that extra soap is out the way. Then I'm doing the same thing again with the shampoo. And you want to make sure you massage it into your hair. Then I'm taking my Whole Blends conditioner and my wide tooth comb, and I'm just detangling my hair starting from the bottom and working my way up to the top. And you want to do this so you would have less breakage. And I'm repeating the same thing on the other side. This is how much breakage I have, which is not a lot. That's pretty good for my hair. Then I'm gonna go in and rinse all that conditioner out. I don't really use leave-in conditioners. I just use a regular conditioner. And I rinse it out. Making sure it's rinsed thoroughly. So this is how my hair looks after shampooed and conditioned. It's still wet and damp and a little bouncy. And I'm going in with my Nature's Blessings pomade. It's basically like a hair grease. I've been using this since I was 4 years old. Like, I've been using this for years and it's always grew my hair. And it has like a green color to it. And my favorite thing about this grease is that it's very natural. It has no preservatives, no chemicals, no, anything that's bad. It's just all natural stuff. It has coconut oil, rosemary oil, extra virgin olive oil. Basically, any good oil you can think of is in this grease. It's like an all-in-one, so that's my favorite thing about this grease. And I just part my hair and I just add the grease. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just applying the grease onto my scalp and I part my hair as I go until my whole hair is saturated with the grease. And once I'm done with this side, I just kind of massage the grease into my scalp, make sure it's all over. And then I take like a chunk of it and then I rub it all into my hair. I just like to do this because it gives it like a good protective and full coverage. So I'm just repeating the same thing on the other side. Usually I would grease my hair, then braid it and wear wigs. And then I would leave the braids in for like a month and then take it out and repeat the whole hair routine process again. I don't really curl my hair. This is just for the sake of the video. So I'm taking my Mielle Pomegranate and Honey Coil Sculpting Custard. And it has like a jelly consistency to it. And it smells so freaking good. Like, I just love the smell. I'm obsessed with how it smells. You guys need to try it. And I take like a generous amount and I apply it onto my hair. This is what helps define my curls. It works just like a gel, but better. It doesn't leave any residue like a gel does, or it's not as heavy on your hair. It's very lightweight, but does the job. I was too excited at this part. And then I end up dropping the damn container. So be careful. Try not to drop it because it's very like slimy. It would leave your floor very greasy. But anyway, I'm taking my Denman brush. It's basically a brush that helps detangle and define your curls. So I'm taking that and I'm just brushing it through. And as you can see, my curls are like coming in. Then I kind of curl the front a little bit. I take my fingers and kind of twirl it a bit just to give it more like definition in the front. You don't have to do this, but I just choose to do it. Next, I'm laying my baby hairs with some edge control. You can use whatever edge control you want. But me, I have to use edge control because gel does not hold it down for me. And I'm taking my, little toothbrush and just slicking down some baby hairs. So this is how my baby hairs are looking after I laid it down with my brush. And they're looking pretty good. style setting spray, and I spray that all over my hair. This is just to help set the curls. So this is what we're looking like after I let the custard dry, and this is how I get my curls very defined. So yeah, I would use a blow dryer to diffuse it, but I can't find my blow dryer right now, so I'm just leaving it air dry. And I put this head wrap on my edges just to kind of help lay them down. So this is how we're looking after laying my edges down, and they look really nice. And I kind of laid down the front a little bit too because the front was kind of frizzy. But this is how we're looking. So I was born with natural hair, as you can see, and I started like using just for me perms like around when I was 4 or 5 years old. I was 9 years old in this picture. I had natural hair, and I believe I was natural for 5 years. Then I went back to perm when I was like 11, and then I decided to go back to natural. So when I was 16, I did the big chop, just the transition. That was it. I only did the big chop to transition from perm to natural. That was it. And not only that, but your hair grows faster when you cut it off. This is how my hair looked when I bleached it with peroxide and baking soda. And after a while, my hair like started to thin out and break, so eventually I had to stop bleaching my hair. So I started wearing protective hairstyles, no matter what it was, whether it was a braided mohawk or a sew-in, whatever it was. I would even wear ponytails to protect my hair, like literally. And this is when my hair color started to grow out a lot. So I started wearing wigs in 2017, and ever since then my hair has been growing really fast. Like, I've never seen my hair grow this fast until I started wearing wigs. So this is how I wear my hair right now. I rarely let it breathe. I just braid it going back in like 6 braids or so. Then I would wear a wig, and then I would keep in the braids in for like a month, and then take it out and repeat the whole hair routine process again. So I rarely let my hair breathe, and if I do, it's probably for a few days, then I put it right back in braids, and that's how my hair grew. So my journey and overall experience with natural hair was pretty interesting. Like, I've been through a lot, but I feel like what really protected me was doing protective hairstyles and me just having good hair. Like, when you naturally have good hair, like, your hair can like take any kind of beating. So that's the good thing about having good hair. I'm not saying that people who don't have good hair can't achieve good hair. You can, but you just have to put in that extra work. And most of all, you have to know your hair. Once you know your hair and what your hair can take and what it can't take, it's easier for you to figure out what and how to make it grow. Another thing I will say is that you don't need to use the best products in the world to grow your hair. I promise you that. It's not about what you're using, but how you use it. Remember that. It's not what you're using, but what you're doing and how you're doing it to grow your hair. Because, for instance, I know this girl, right? And she used nothing but natural products. Like, she used natural shampoo, conditioner, serums, oil. She used everything natural. And she asked me, okay, I'm using everything natural. Why is my hair still short? Well, because you're not keeping it protected. Think about it. Look at me now. I don't even use like a lot of natural oils and stuff. I don't use a lot of, organic stuff in my hair. I don't. But my hair still grows because I keep it protected. I keep it in braids. I keep it in protective hairstyles. I don't care what you put in your hair. If you're not keeping it braided, it's not going to grow. Period. Before I even started using whole blend shampoo and conditioner, I was using Pantene. And if you don't know, Pantene is like one of the worst shampoos to use for natural hair. It has a bunch of chemicals and sulfates that can dry out the hair. And I've been using that in my hair for years. Remember the picture that you guys saw with my honey brown hair? Yeah, I used to bleach my hair like almost every other day just to get that color. I was doing a lot of bad things to my hair, but my hair still grew because I kept it protected. Guys actually learned something from this video. I thought it was very fun. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you. Bye bye.